Hi Aries, welcome to your love reading for May 2018. This is Elizabeth from channelguidance.com. Okay, so I've already shuffled the deck. Let's go ahead and begin to see what's coming up for you for May. Let's start off with 9 cards from this deck. This is a love reading for the sign of Aries for May 2018. The first card you have is the King of Wands. Love reading for the sign of Aries. The Two of Cups. Love reading for the sign of Aries for May. The Ten of Wands. Love reading for the sign of Aries. The Four of Wands. Love reading for the sign of Aries. The Three of Swords. Love reading for the sign of Aries. The Five of Cups. Love reading for the sign of Aries. The Ace of Pentacles. Love reading for the sign of Aries. The Page of Wands. Love reading for the sign of Aries. The Knight of Cups. Okay, what's the most important message that Aries needs to hear for May 2018? And the card that you have, Aries, is a Ten of Pentacles. It is a really positive message of marriage, abundance, and stability. So for those who are already married, this is telling you that your marriage is intact. Just kind of like looking over the reading, you know, I feel like some of you may be really unhappy. You're kind of scared about something that's happening in your love life, but this is telling you that there's going to be much more stability. For those who are single, this is possibly a partner coming into your life that is marriage material. Okay, so let's take it one row at a time. Let's look at the first 3 cards here. I'm going to try to make it a little clearer for you, see if I can. There we go. Okay, so you've got the King of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. So this King of Wands, I'm sure this is you as a fire sign. Again, this could be a male or a female. Your energy here is kind of with, you know, some interesting cards. There is, you know, a really strong connection here with someone. So I feel like either you've met someone that you feel like this person is the one. The Two of Cups is the soulmate card, where you feel like this person completes me. This is my life partner. This is my twin flame. You just feel like you belong with this person. You feel like you are one. There's a really strong emotional connection. But you've also got the Ten of Wands, which is somebody wanting to give up on this connection. This is someone that you know, you feel like you just can't do this anymore. So it could be that, you know, for those who are already married, that there's something going on. Like you really love your partner. Again, I mean, the main energy is a marriage card, the Ten of Pentacles. For those who are married, maybe, you know, you have a really strong connection with your partner and you really love them, but there's something going on in the relationship that you feel is really, it's really dragging you down as a couple. The Ten of Wands, it's a very heavy burden, and it could be, you know, that it could be so many things, but it's just something where you feel like you don't know if you can do this anymore. It's you feel like giving up on them and your entire relationship, your entire marriage. It's a very kind of, it's a heavy burden. For those who are maybe not necessarily married but dating, it could be that you have that strong connection, but for some of you, you may not be getting the commitment that you want. And you may feel like giving up on this person because maybe you feel like you're wasting your time or you're never getting what you want. There's just an energy here of, you know, of a really strong connection with someone, really feeling really emotionally bonded to them. But it's like all is not well here with the Ten of Wands. Although the connection is there, somebody wants to walk away. Somebody feels like, you know, something is bringing this relationship down and making you very unhappy, to where you feel like it's best if, you know, if we just move on. Now in the second row here, you've got the Four of Wands, another marriage card, the Three of Swords, and the Five of Cups. So, you know, this is, you know, a strong message because you've got another marriage card here. The Four of Wands, you know, it's, you know, a card of marriage, children, and a relationship with a firm foundation. You know, as it is, your main energy was a Ten of Pentacles, a marriage card. You know, but it's, again, there's a strong message that something is going on in this either marriage or in a relationship that you were, you know, you were hoping it was moving towards marriage. Maybe you had the hopes that this was your life partner, the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with. There is some unhappiness right here with the Three of Swords. It could be that Maybe for those who are already married, that someone is talking up divorce. I mean, this is the divorce card, because I mean, you do have the Ten of Wands up here, which tells me that somebody, you know, has given up or is very close to giving up. Maybe they are talking about divorce. Maybe they've already filed for divorce. Or there's a lot of fighting, a lot of misunderstanding. That is the energy also of the Three of Swords. There's a lot of fighting that's, you know, tearing you apart as a couple, or really tearing you apart emotionally. This is creating a lot of unhappiness. And the Five of Cups does mean that there's a lot of crying, a lot of sadness. It could be, you know, a lot of sadness because you're not getting along as a couple, or there could be a lot of sadness because somebody has asked for divorce, somebody has asked for some space. You know, I feel like there's definitely some strange energy around Aries for May. You know, somebody feeling they can't stay in this relationship anymore. And somebody just feels like really devastated over this. The Five of Cups is being really, really disappointed that something didn't work out, that you really, you know, you really wanted this to work. You really thought it was going to work. Again, it could be a marriage, or it could be a relationship that you thought was headed towards marriage. Like you thought this person was your life partner. Now, in the bottom row here, things get a little better for you. In the bottom row, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. So let me just start here. You've got the Page of Wands. So this does represent good news. This could be communication, good news that you know you've been waiting to hear. Maybe somebody has already filed for divorce, or maybe they were talking about divorce, and maybe there's some type of communication where the person changes their mind, because this message of good news is surrounded by a new beginning. So, you know, with that Ten of Wands up there, where somebody wants to give up, it's just a heavy burden, they feel like they can't do it anymore. This is a new beginning for a relationship, and maybe that was headed towards the end. This is an unexpected blessing, a very kind of unexpected new beginning. And then you've got the Knight of Cups, which means this is a positive change in your love life. The Knight of Cups, this is someone trying to sweep you off your feet. And I feel like for most of you, it's, you know, a relationship that you're already in. This is possibly like your spouse, or someone that you were hoping was going to be your spouse. And, you know, there was something going on where somebody was getting ready to leave the relationship. Because they felt the relationship had some energy that they couldn't stay there anymore. But you've got good news around this energy. And again, you know, some type of positive movement, or somebody trying to win you back here with the Knight of Cups. A new beginning. Now, for those of you where you definitely want this breakup, or you definitely want this divorce, and maybe you decided to walk away, and you're just really sad and disappointed that this didn't work out for you. You still have a lot of soulmate energy in this reading. So if you felt like you had to leave your soulmate behind you, and you're wondering if you're going to meet somebody new, again, the main energy means that, you know, a more stable relationship awaits you. If you felt like that person you were with was not a stable relationship, or not your life partner, you've got another marriage card here. So if you felt you were in an unhealthy relationship or toxic relationship, a relationship with a more firm foundation awaits you here. Yes, there was a breakup, and yes, you were really disappointed, but somebody's coming in to, you know, to completely sweep you off your feet here with the Knight of Cups. There's an exciting change coming in your love life for those that feel they have to move on. And this is a very blessed and very unexpected new beginning. Okay, let's get a few more cards from the same deck to see what the rest of the message is. What other messages are there for Aries for May 2018? Look at that. You've got the Ace of Cups. What other messages are there for Aries for May? The Four of Cups. What other messages are there for Aries? The Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. Because you've got, you know, a new beginning here with the Ace of Cups. This is either a new relationship coming in. Again, for those that maybe felt like, you know what, I had to move on. I just had to, because I was not happy, or they did something that really upset you. Maybe they cheated on you. For those that feel they have to move on, this could be a new relationship. Things are changing for you for the better with the Wheel of Fortune. Because in the relationship that you were in, you were highly unhappy with the Four of Cups. You were really unfulfilled. Maybe some of you were just bored in the relationship. You felt this person was not for you. Now, for those who are, you know, who did, you know, you do love your partner and you do want them to stay in your life. These are very positive messages for you, because yes, there is some unhappiness here in the middle. You feel really almost kind of numb from everything that's happening around you. You feel you just want to be alone, and you're kind of withdrawing into yourself, but you've got really positive energy around you. This could be rekindling that relationship that you thought was lost. This is a new beginning, rekindling that spark. And then the Wheel of Fortune, it's telling you that, you know, change is coming as far as your relationship or your marriage. Change is coming for the better. It's a wheel. The Wheel of Fortune is a major arcana, so it does mean a significant change in your love life, significant movement. So you're moving away from, you know, all this pain from the Five of Cups. You've got the Five of Cups and the Four of Cups right next to each other. You're moving away from that. Even for those who are single, this just means that, you know, you've done your time at the bottom, and now it's time. It's time for love. It's time for a relationship. And again, the main energy for you was, you know, stability, marriage, happiness, even abundance. But I feel like, you know, there's a strong energy in this reading that something has really been troubling the sign of Aries. Somebody, either you or your partner, hard to say in a general reading, somebody feels like they can't do this anymore with the Ten of Wands. You feel tired. You feel really fed up with something that's going on in your love life. There is some crying going on here. There is some deep unhappiness. There's either a lot of fighting with your partner with the Three of Swords. There's either a lot of fighting that is very hurtful, or hurtful words. Or somebody has asked for a divorce, or somebody has talked maybe about breaking up. But the connection, you know, remains. You've got the Two of Cups, again, that soulmate energy. You have a strong bond. You have the Four of Wands, which means this relationship has a firm foundation. So there's a strong message that even if, you know, someone is talking of moving on, your relationship is strong. Your relationship is strong. And again, down here, there's good news. There's good news coming to you. There is literally a new beginning for you, where you feel like you can't do this anymore. For those that really want to save their relationship or their marriage, there is a new beginning. There's an unexpected blessing. And, you know, there's positive movement around your love life. The Wheel of Fortune. Like, there's going to be some type of big change in the situation where someone is crying. You know, someone is talking of divorce. Someone is talking about breaking up. Although, you know, here the tens represent an ending. This is a new beginning right here. You've got two aces. There are new beginnings here. Rekindling a relationship or a new relationship, and then a very unexpected blessing. So I feel like for some of you, you're in an unhappy place. Just hang in there, because I see things getting better for you here. I see something turning around with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, let's get a few more cards from the confirmation deck. What other messages are there for the sign of Aries for May 2018? Death. What other messages are there for the sign of Aries for May? Ten of Cups. What other messages are there for the sign of Aries for May? Four of Wands. Isn't that interesting? The Four of Wands is literally going to go on top of the Four of Wands because it's a repeating message. What's the most important message that Aries needs to hear for May 2018? The Eight of Swords. So there's something, you know, going on with the sign of Aries where you feel like there's nothing you can do about what's going on with your partner. You feel like your hands are tied behind your back and you don't see any way out. That's the energy of the Eight of Swords. You don't see any way out. And it could be that you don't see any way to stop your partner from, you know, from moving on with the Ten of Wands. You don't know how to make them happy again. Or maybe you're the one who's unhappy with a Four of Cups. Maybe you feel like, you know, I've tried and I feel this is an energy of being really unfulfilled. It's one of you. It's hard to say in a general reading which one it is, but with the Eight of Swords, this is someone that feels, you know, like I'm stuck here. I can't change the situation. I can't change the circumstances, and I'm just stuck where I'm at. Okay, so let's take a look at the three cards that I pulled for you. You've got Death. So this is a big change coming in your love life. This is a big transformation. You know, and with Death, there's an ending and a new beginning. So I feel like I'm reading for two people here. First, let me go with those that want to move on, where you just, you know, you're not happy and you want a new beginning. The Death card is promising you that if you move on, maybe you're struggling with, should I stay with them or not? I'm not happy. I've been having a lot of that in private reading, especially in marriages. If you feel like you're not happy with your partner, just move on. The Death card is saying there will be a new relationship for you. And it's basically all over this reading. The Death card is saying there will be a new beginning for you. There will be a huge transformation in your love life. And the Death card is a life-altering event, which could be another marriage, because you've got a lot of marriage cards like this one. The Ten of Cups. This is your happily ever after that awaits you. Again, a marriage card. With another marriage card here, the Four of Wands, a repeating energy, because I pulled it from the other deck. So marriage is very important for the sign of Aries in some way. Whether you're hoping to hold on to your marriage or whether you're hoping a relationship is moving towards marriage, it's here. Like the energy is literally repeated itself. But this is not just a marriage card. This is a relationship with a firm foundation. A relationship that can withstand all of these, you know, challenges. The Three of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Ten of Wands. So I feel like for those that really want to hold on to their relationship, there's a strong message here that you will. But like I said, for those that want to move on, the Death card is saying if you can get through that ending, your happily ever after awaits you. A relationship with a firm foundation awaits you. But again, those that want to hold on to their relationship, it could be the Death card means, you know, this ties in with the Wheel of Fortune. They're both major arcanas. A big transformation is coming to your situation, your relationship, where, you know, you will be happy again. All will be well again with the Ten of Cups. Your happily ever after is coming. And again, with this repeating card, here from the Four of Wands, I feel like if your relationship didn't have a firm foundation, because I mean with these energies right here, let me just move the computer here. With these energies here, this maybe started off as a relationship with love, yes, but maybe it didn't have a firm foundation right here. Yeah, actually, all of this right here. Ten of Wands, Three of Swords, Five of Cups, Four of Cups. That's a lot of difficult energy. But you've got this telling you that, you know, the relationship could be shifting, the Wheel of Fortune. Could be shifting into something much stronger. Where yes, you know, the love or the attraction was there at first, but then you hit a few bumps or two and things got really difficult. Somebody wanted to bail. Somebody wanted to move on. But I feel like, you know, there is a lot of hope for you in this reading, that whoever it is that wanted to move on won't, unless that is you and you feel like you definitely want out because you're not happy or you want to be with somebody else. For those that, you know, feel like they have to move on, it could be that you were married and you will be married again. Another relationship awaits you. Don't feel trapped with the Eight of Swords, because with this card you feel like everything is out of your hands and there's nothing that you can do. There's a strong energy here that there is something that you can do. You can choose, you know, what's best for you, even to remain hopeful, because I feel like for those where you have a partner that's talking of divorce or moving on, I feel like something changes there. And I feel like, you know, they may feel like they have to do that now, but there's going to be some type of positive change with the Page of Wands. There will be some type of good news where you felt there was very sad news that has really, you know, had you really upset. Again, the other main energy, marriage. There's just a strong energy of marriage. So either you're meeting someone that is meant to be a marriage partner, or you're holding on to a relationship. You're able to save a marriage that was really, you know, it seemed like it was doomed. I feel like everything will be okay. Okay, Aries, this has been your love reading for May 2018. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will speak to you again next month.